against Gilberto Flores. Flores has only had 17 professional fights, so he's at a big disadvantage tonight, it would seem, because Ramirez in the yellow trunks in this bout earlier this year when he puts down Craig Peavy has had 70 professional fights. Peavy was silly. He got up and he took a beating and he showed a big, big heart. But finally the left hand just pummeling away, thrown in there by Cocas Ramirez, and he's going to record here instantaneously as they'll stop the fight, his 48th knockout of his professional career in 70 fights.
Cocas Ramirez is from Huntington Park, California currently. He was born in Mexico. Gilberto Flores is claiming a record of 19-5 with 18 knockouts, but some people think that's kind of suspect. Oftentimes it's hard to check up on fighters who come from other areas. He now lives in Los Angeles. Gilberto Flores. Jimmy Lennon Jr. is in the ring.
Well, fans, here we go. Next bout coming your way. Again, is a featured event, 10 rounds scheduled. This time we feature lightweights in action. Introducing the referee in charge of this bout, Burton Gilliam. Introducing to you first on my left. He is fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. He's fighting out of Los Angeles by way of Mexico City, La Ciudad de Mexico. He weighed in 137 pounds. His record includes 19 wins, 5 losses, with 18 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Gilberto Flores. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round featured bout. He is wearing gold trunks with black trim. He lives in Huntington Park, California, by way of Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico. He is representing the Espinosa Boxing Club. He weighed in 134.5 pounds. His record, 60 wins, 7 losses, 3 draws, with 48 big wins by way of knockout. Please welcome Jorge Cocas Ramirez. Once again, here's the referee in charge, Burton Gilliam.
Okay, fellas, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions from either corner? Shake hands now. Come out fighting.
The tail of the tape looks like this. Ramirez 5'6", Flores an inch taller. The weight 134.5 for Ramirez and 137 pounds for Flores. 26 years of age Ramirez, 3 years older than his opponent, and 2 inches shorter in the reach at 67 inches. The third man in the ring tonight, fine actor, believe me. He's got out in some great commercials right now also, and his name is Burton Gilliam. In the gold trucks, heavily favored Cocas Ramirez. How can you say a guy's heavily favored when he's going against a fellow that claims to be a winner of 19 pro fights, 18 by knockout?
That I was just going to say, that's a lot of knockouts. He either wins by knockout or he loses by knockout.
Round 1 of a scheduled 10. These are lightweights, not super lightweights. Weight 134.5 and 137. Ramirez has had 48 knockouts. He's had 70 professional fights. That's a lot of fights. He is the current Mexico junior lightweight champion, and currently, by the way, rated number 3 in the lightweight division by the International Boxing Federation. He hasn't had a fight since November the 20th of last year. Good left hand scored by Ramirez, about whom we're talking. In his last fight, he knocked out Pee Wee Parker. When I first saw Parker here, didn't you? I thought he was going somewhere.
Unbelievable.
He lost a decision to the colorful Paez in March of '91.
And speaking of Paez, Chick, he's going to fight July the 17th in Mexico City for the lightweight championship, the WBC version, against a fighter named Miguel Angel Gonzalez. This guy I saw in Mexico City last week is the next Julio Cesar Chavez, Chick. Unbelievable.
Those are pretty big words. You're kidding. How old is he?
21 years of age, 24 wins, no losses, 24 knockouts.
Wow.
He's flawless.
Oh, there's a good right hand scored by Flores. Espinosa, Ramirez keeping the pressure on Flores as much as he can. Frank Espinosa is the manager of Ramirez. He recently signed a 5-year deal with Main Events, Dan Duva's group out in New Jersey.
good for him. You know, Frank Espinosa's done a remarkable job with this boxing club he's got.
Sure has.
But I'm wondering who's his tailor. Did you see that shirt he had? It was louder than this crowd.
I didn't
Oh,
notice.
it's unbelievable. You got to see it, Chick. Put on your sunglasses.
I thought that was Paez. This is scheduled for 10. When you put together a boxing card, you know, the promoter never knows. Never knows. He looks at the records. He talks to people. What can this guy do? What can't he do? Will it be a close match? And boy, I'll tell you, Tony Curtis has come up with some brilliance tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, you know, Chick, it's so much like the horse races. You try to match them up, the horses, to their records and whatnot, but you never know who's got a good night and who has a bad night.
Ramirez is only 5 feet 6 inches tall. Albert Davila, one of those working in his corner now. He's working every fight. Let's see if we can pick up any words.
Can't hear him. He doesn't want to throw too, don't throw the punches too wide. He wants them straight. Albert was telling him to be a little quicker with your shots. Throw a jab, come with the right hand, you'll take him out.
Flores on the 15th of February. Flores on the 15th of February this year was knocked out. The TKO actually was stopped by cuts by Sharmba Mitchell in a fight at Las Vegas. Flores in the blue trunks. Listen to this. He had one fight in 91. He had 5 fights in 90. He won 2 and lost 4 of the 6. But of the 4 that he lost, all were by knockouts. In fact, his record is 19-5, right, overall? He's lost every one by knockout.
So we're saying, Chick, he either wins by knockout or gets beat by knockout.
Well, John Beirudi, who does the publicity work and the leg work for us, really, on these fights, he put the word suspect, meaning that we weren't able to verify a lot of the things. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have this kind of a record, but it was not proven.
Now, Pancho Lopez working the corner of Flores is another guy that came out of a boxing stable. He used to be very, very good. The Jimmy Montoya boxing club. And
What's happened to Jimmy?
Jimmy, I've heard some really sad news about Jimmy. He's not doing very well, but we're trying to get him together, see if we can get him to train some fighters again.
Oh, he was a good trainer. Yeah, a nice, stable guy.
You know, Chick, like we talked about, we've talked in the past about styles make fights. Here's a fight here that the styles are made for order. I mean, they're picture perfect for each other. 2 brawlers, toe to toe.
Toe to toe, somebody got to go.
That's it.
48 knockouts and 60 pro wins for Cocas Ramirez in the gold trunks. That's pretty representative of power. 18 knockouts and 19 victories, so is that for Flores.
You know what Cocas means?
No.
His nickname Cocas. He's always loved Cokes. Cocas.
That's right. He lost some weight recently, and they called him Diet Cocas.
Chick. Stop it. Diet Cocas, huh?
I don't even like it. Did you see in the paper yesterday where parking downtown in Barcelona for the Olympics is going to be $65 a day?
Oh, my.
They said they didn't want you to drive downtown. We'll be back. All right, we go to round number 2-3.
Round 3.
Ramirez, first nickname, Cocas, is in the gold trunks. How you got it scored so far?
I got 2018 in favor of Cocas.
Gilliam, the referee. I'll tell you, we have great fights in Southern California, and the corps of officials that works in this area, absolutely sensational.
We mentioned a little something about Burton. Did you know that he also was a fighter, an amateur fighter? He won more Golden Glove tournaments than any fighter as an amateur.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's quite a statement.
Yes. Burton used to be a fireman, and Mel brought him out here to do Blazing Saddles, and his record speaks for itself. Great actor.
What's a fireman got to do with Blazing Saddles?
Well, he was a fireman. He went to read for that movie. Mel Brooks liked him. He quit being a fireman. He came out here to.
Just coincidentally that it was Blazing Saddles.
He's right. It's just to put the fire out, and it's just coincidental.
Basketball, where art thou? Round number 3. Flores hanging in there tough against the heavily favored Ramirez. But it's not exactly a crowd pleaser if I'm to judge by the sounds coming from the crowd. Whoop. Seconds of round number 3, 10-rounder. Cocas Ramirez against Gilberto Flores. Flores in the blue trunks and trailing on the scorecard of Ruben Castillo.
It is 30-27 in favor of Cocas Ramirez.
If you joined us late and you're not familiar with California scoring, it's a 10-point must system. Winner gets 10 points. Even round would be 10 apiece. And the loser gets 9 points. Unless there's a knockdown, then it would be 10-8, for example. Ken, Marty Denkin, and Lou Moretta, the judges in this fight. Only they have a vote. The referee does not. Good right hand scored in there by Flores. Good chopping right hand. Comes back with a left hand.
I like the body shots he's throwing, Chick. Flores.
Yeah. Good uppercut, Flores. Another uppercut, Flores. Throwing some punishing blows in there as he comes off of the rope with some leverage.
I think it's a lot quicker than Ramirez, but I don't know if he's got the same power that Cocas has, Chick.
Cocas has really got a sturdy little body, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, good left hand. Now he's going to turn on the juice. Ramirez landing a lot of scoring punches in there now, as Flores did the other side of the ring. This whole round has been against the ropes.
Oh.
Look out. Look out.
Oh, there's an ugly cut, Chick.
Yeah, he's got a cut.
Ugly.
This fight may be over, folks. Hey, the Ringsiders Club offers you select seating, complimentary parking, exclusive forum club membership. You can join the Ringsiders Club, see the action up close. All you got to do is call now. Operators are standing by. 310-673-1773. The doctors rush over to the corner to take a look. The doctors are Richard Luros and Dr. Robert Carnes. I think they're going to stop this fight. Let's see.
Es que te quedas.
Oh, maybe not.
Te mandamos a boxear y estás haciendo las cosas bien, pero te vuelves a quedar, Gilberto. Pues cómo carajos se va a progresar así. Estás dominando al peleador cuando estás boxeando y te paras, carajo. Pues así no se puede, Gilberto. Las peleas se pierden porque no se entiende lo que
He sent him out to box. He does good, and then when he stops, he stops and he gets hit. He says, you got to stay boxing. So he's standing still, Chick. He's just standing there. And, oh, look, he looked like he wanted to quit. He wanted to stop.
He did. That's exactly right. He knew he was cut, and I think he panicked a little bit. Because he wanted to stop doesn't mean he's scared or anything like that, fans. It's just they apparently are going to be able to patch it up, at least temporarily.
After watching what we just witnessed right there, Chick, I don't think it's going more than this. If he gets hit with another shot or if it opens up, he'll himself throw in the towel.
Oh, a good right hand scored by Flores. Flores in the blue if you joined us late.
He's landing some good shots.
He just landed another good shot. I'll tell you why he's landing some of them. Ramirez is getting careless, looking for the KO. He's swinging wildly. And that one wasn't so wild. It hit home. Flores is in big trouble. And now as he gets off the rope, that, I think, extends his trouble. He likes to get back on the rope. Too much experience here. This is only the 25th fight as a pro for Flores. This is the 71st for Ramirez. How can a guy have that many fights at 26 years of age? Wow. Maybe he never had any amateur. He's just making a pulp out of the face now of Flores. They're liable to stop this thing anytime. Although the rule says as long as the guy can defend himself, let it go, and that's what.
Oh, now he's cutting.
Now he's cutting the other. That's all.
That's it.
That's all. Both eyes are cut. The winner. Oh wow, that last one is a nasty gash.
And Chick, those were all by punches, not a headbutt one. All of them were by strong punches. Look at this.
He won't fight for a while. It'll take several weeks, if not months, for those to heal with scar tissue. Dr. Robert Carnes is there with the young man. Okay, we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you from the Great Western Forum, Inglewood, California, and we're on Prime Network, coast to coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time 1 minute 21 seconds. In round number 5, the referee in charge, Burton Gilliam, stops the contest. The winner by way of knockout, Jorge Cocas Ramirez.
All right. Jorge Ramirez, winner by knockout. His record now 61, 7-3, and 49 knockouts. As they say, that will get it. We got a 4-rounder coming up here, and I made a note on this one as I studied it. Should be a slam bang bout, and I think it will. Don't go away. A couple of youngsters just getting started, and they want to do their thing. On Prime Network, Coast to Coast.